report from CBS 11 News.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Borda. We're interrupting programming because of a shooting at Dallas Love Field. Chief Eddie Garcia, is giving a news conference to
in front of Southwest. Goes at one point into a restroom, exits the restroom. Now she's either put some sort of hoodie on or some other different type of clothing than she had when she walked in. At some point, simultaneously, one of our officers is in the area. She produces a handgun and begins firing. At this point, we don't know where exactly the individual was aiming. For the most of what we're seeing now, she was aiming at the ceiling. But there was several rounds that are found. Simultaneously, as she's doing that, our officer engages the suspect, strikes her in the lower extremities. She's taken into custody and is currently at Parkland Hospital. No other individuals were injured in this event other than the suspect, who again is at Parkland. That's all we have right now, but we wanted to ensure that our community knows that this is not an active situation. We want to make sure our community knows that there are no other passengers, family members, or people in the airport that have been that are victims, and that's what we're at this time. Thank you very much.
Is the airport on lockdown still?
En español, a las 10:59 por esta mañana, había una mujer.
All right, Chief Eddie Garcia, Dallas Police Department, updating us about what happened today at about 11 o'clock this morning. He says a woman entered the airport. Not quite sure what happened after she was at the ticket counter, and he said she went to a restroom, changed, came back wearing a hoodie or a different outfit she was wearing before. She produced a gun, fired several shots, he says, from all indications, into the air. An officer responded and shot her. She has been taken to Parkland. No word yet on exactly what led to this or her condition at this point, but we do know that the airport was locked down for some time. Again, this happened at about a little bit after 11 this morning. Not sure, a reporter you just heard ask the chief if the airport was still on lockdown. We don't yet know if that is the case, but he said it is no longer considered an active shooter situation, so we would hope that things would get back to normal soon, but an investigation. Again, he said several rounds were fired. We do know something like this, when it happens at an airport, it's going to it could take quite a while. So if you do have a flight today out of Love Field, or if you're expecting someone to arrive at Love Field, you're going to want to check to make sure that it is still leaving on time. You can imagine everything was grounded, so many flights are going to be delayed, and this could cause disruptions throughout the day. So be sure to check your flight, for your outgoing flight or any incoming flights that you might be expecting. We are going to continue to follow this story. We do have team coverage for you. We're going to have much more coming up on CBS 11 News at 4, and we hope you'll join us then.